Okay, update on the whole Diddy scandal. Now, Diddy's sex trafficking and racketeering case has already gone through a big change. This is interesting. So, a notice was issued announcing that the case had been reassigned to a different judge. Now, Judge Aaron Subramanian, who took the bench last year, is the new judge. So there's no reason for the change that has been given by the court or the U.S. Attorney's Office or his legal team. Nobody has said anything about it. But an interesting fact, though, that the judge who was over this case, Judge Andrew Carter, who was previously overseeing the case, he's the one that kept denying Diddy bail. So I don't know if this is going to change. I don't know if this means anything, but it's just an interesting update to the whole thing.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information because, Diddy's in a I don't even know if I have the vocabulary to describe how terrible the situation Diddy's in. Sitting in MDC on suicide watch.
Facing 1 million years. It's
and
not
so many lawsuits, over 100.
The over 100 thing is so interesting and weird.
Well,
you saw who the lawyer was too, right?
Which one?
Which one exactly? Because there's
last
so many.
Week, it was in Texas. It was Tony Busby.
What is that? Why do I know that name?
Because of all the Deshaun Watson lawsuits.
Got it.
Gotcha.
He's a guy who does like these class action, bigger kind of suits. It seems he finds victims and pulls the victims together to create a suit.
I mean, I've seen class action lawsuits against individuals that have a lot of money, like a corporation, right? Because they, have affected a lot of people. So, yeah, you brought up Deshaun Watson. I've seen others. So it makes sense that this is what's happening with Diddy. But, in there is, people going for a settlement like they would against a corporation.
Yeah.
In many ways, Diddy is a big business. He's a corporation. And then he, obviously actively organized events often, right? All the time. So when they came with the number, it was like 120 different people. That sounded beyond.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you go, okay, wait, you've been throwing events and parties and things since the 90s.
Yeah. Multiple things can be true. There's a lot of people who could have gotten hurt by him, and there's also people who are like, let me join in on this cash grab. So, and I just think it's unfair when people try to, paint the whole thing with like the whole thing is a cash grab, or you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what happened, but what we do know is that we did see the tapes. We did see him, him and Cassie, and there's allegedly other tapes that can prove other accusations. So we'll see, man.
I want to make it clear again, though. Consenting adults going to some sort of sexual event with the intent of having sex is not the crime.
Yeah.
It's not the crime. The crime is forcing people, tricking people, and, doing deals with people or not doing deals with people or not paying out deals that you have with people if they don't participate in your affairs, sexual affairs, is a crime. Obviously, the underage part is a crime, too. We've heard a few of those. But consenting adults deciding they want to go to a place, get high, and do whatever they want to do, it's on them. That's not a crime. And I just did the math. It was, you said it was 120 people, and let's say it's been about 25 years of Diddy events.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4.8 sexual assaults a year. So when you look at it, like 4 different people might have got sexually assaulted at an event or multiple events over the course of 25 years. Is that possible?
Could be. We don't know.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long, sad road.
Yeah. We're just going to have to wait and let this whole thing play out. But that's your Flash and Lights report.